So if you take a look at the sketch of a parabola, which is the graph of a quadratic function, okay, the couple things to keep in mind. The parent function is just the x squared. Okay, it's a second degree quadratic function. And then the general shape is it's going to be this U shape. Okay, in the U shape, as you can see here, the outer behavior, right, is always going to be either both up, so that's called the long run behavior, right, is either both up or it's both down. Okay, so the parabolas are always going to open either up or open down. Okay, when you look at a parabola, it has several pieces that you want to be aware of. Right, it has a vertex. The vertex is called the extrema. It's either the maximum or the minimum point on the graph. And the vertex is designated with the coordinates hk, right, where h is the x-coordinate and k is the y-coordinate of your vertex. And one of the things to keep in mind about a parabola is the parabola is symmetric about a vertical line that passes through its vertex. Okay, so it has symmetry across a line x equals h, again, where h is the x-coordinate of your vertex. In addition to this, you may also need to identify the y-intercept. The y-intercept, like any y-intercept, and we'll talk about it in this section as well as the next section, can be found by evaluating your function at 0. So it'll be the coordinate 0, comma, the x-coordinate, and then the y-coordinate will be whatever the function is when you evaluate it at 0. And that'll give you your y-intercept. And then you're also going to have x-intercepts. Your x-intercepts are also called zeros. So another way to name these are just your x-intercepts. And you can have 0, 1, or 2 zeros, or x-intercepts. If your graph looks like this, if it opens up or opens down, and it started below or opens up and it starts above the x-axis, then you have no zeros or no x-intercepts. If you have one where your vertex lies directly on the x-axis, then you have one x-intercept or 1 0 in each of those graphs. And then finally, if your graph starts or has a vertex that's below and it opens up, or you have a vertex that's above and it opens down, what you'll see is there's 2 in each of these x-intercepts or zeros for each case. And so those are the different sort of scenarios you have with general tendencies of the parabola. Again, this symmetry is called the axis of symmetry. And again, that is the vertical line x equals h, where h is the x-coordinate of your vertex.